morning. My name is Komal from BSc final year chemistry honors. I am doing practical OPA physical chemistry. Let's start. Our requirements: NaCl, phenol, measuring cylinder, thermometer. This is the test tube with cork and water bar setup. Firstly, we will add 2 gram phenol in test tube and 2 ml water. Mix both. Heat it until the turbidity disappears. Now we will take 2 ml water and 2 gram phenol or mix it and add 0.2 gram NaCl in it and mix well. Similarly, we will heat it until the turbidity disappears. We will note down the temperature of both the test tubes when the turbidity disappears. Now in phenol water system, the turbidity has disappeared. Then we will note down the temperature. Here we can see in NaCl containing test tube also turbidity starts to disappearing. Then we will note down the temperatures. Now we will note down the temperature when the turbidity start appearing. So in phenol water system, turbidity had been appeared. Then note down that temperature. Now we will add 2 ml more water in phenol water system and heat it until the turbidity appears. Here we can see turbidity also appear in NaCl phenol water system and note down that temperature. And again 2 ml water add in NaCl water system and note down the temperature when turbidity disappears. In our phenol water system, we can see that the turbidity had disappeared. We will note down that temperature. And in NaCl also turbidity had been disappeared. So note down that temperature also. Now in our phenol water system, turbidity appear and note down that temperature. Now we will add 2 ml more water and we will again heat it and note down the temperature when turbidity disappear. Here turbidity disappear again and note down the temperature. In our NaCl phenol water system, again turbidity disappear and note down that temperature. Add 2 ml water again and note down the temperatures when turbidity appears. In our phenol water system, turbidity appear and note down that temperature. We will repeat this process several times until we will get our CST of both the system. Again add 2 ml water in our phenol water system, heat it until the turbidity disappear. Here we can see that the effect of NaCl on the CST of the phenol water system. Here we can see that turbidity disappear in NaCl water phenol system and note down that temperature when turbidity disappear. Then we will cool it until the turbidity appears and then note down the temperature. In our water phenol systems, turbidity also disappears and note down that temperature also. Now we can see that in a NaCl water system, turbidity appears and note down that temperature. After cooling water phenol system, we can see that here also our turbidity appears and note down that temperature. Again add 2 ml water in both system and heat it or note down that temperature when turbidity disappear. Here we can see that turbidity disappear and note down that temperature also. Here we can see that two layer. It means turbidity disappear when we cannot see the two layers separately. We will note down that turbidity appears. So after doing this comparison, we will see that the CST of the NaCl water system is more than our water phenol system. All over, that will be our result of this experiment. Thank you.